Hello there guys, it's LaserBeast here and we're on the Dragonflight beta, and today I want to show you how we can get from Thaldraszus, the main city which is called Valdrakken, which is just over here, up to the highest peak in the Dragon Isles, which is right up there. And we're going to try and do it all in one without stopping, and let's just go and we'll just chat along the way. So I'm going to plop off here, I'm going to gain some speed, gain some momentum, and we're going to go flying up, see a good glowing blue, so we're going to rise as high as we can. And you can see that the blue bar there for the Vigor, or the Vigor, however you want to say it, is rising as we go as well. So we're getting Vigor back. I will say here, we do have the Dragon Riding skill tree fully unlocked. So we're able to make good advantage of that. See how high we've got there, just from that one little climb. Now this is the big thing that I realised about Dragon Riding, is that it's quite easy to stay up in the air. If you just do basically this, you get some speed back, you're glowing blue, you're going really fast. You can gain momentum and gain height quite easily. Now, initially I was a bit cautious of doing this because I didn't want to just fall down. But I'll show you now, even if you just stop, so if you want to slow down, if you just go up a little bit and let your momentum sort of die out, even if you come to a complete sort of stop in the air and just start plopping down, you can pretty easily fix it. What we'll do is go straight up. See, we stopped and I'm slowly falling down, but you can recover. You just do a bit of a dive down, get your speed coming again, and then you can whiz straight back up and just regain way more height than you initially had in the first place anyway. So we're going to keep getting pretty high up, and you can see we're nearly at the top of that peak anyway now. We pretty much matched its height almost, just a tiny bit more to go. Now the first time I did this, it took me absolutely ages to get up. I was basically going from down there, that's where the new raid entrance is, and then making sort of little baby steps up to these bits, then there, and all along the mountain. But you don't need to do it that way. You just got to practice and get used to doing this, basically. And obviously it does help having the Dragon Riding skill tree fully unlocked. It does help quite a bit because you basically get more momentum, more Vigor charges. You only start with 3, so you can go up to 6. And this sort of recharges quicker when you're diving down. You'll get a bar refill every 5 seconds when you're diving down, as you can see there, charging up, and another one. So we'll dive right up. And you can see that thing there above it, that's a Dragon Riding glyph. We'll just go and fly through it. Now these are what you collect to level up your Dragon Riding skill. And I've got a video that I'm working on that's going to show you where to get all of these in the Dragon Isles. So as you can see, we've actually made it past the top of that peak. And we're at the top, the highest point in the Dragon Isles. We did it, boys. So let's go and land on there. Now last time I did this, it was quite funny because it bugged. And every time I tried to do that, it was just sliding me off the mountain. But yeah, there we go. Now I'll show you the Dragon Riding skill tree. So that's not the skill tree, that's my gear. So if you go into this bit there, it's just like your Dragon Isles summary. Click on your Dragon Riding tree. You got all these things here. So these are just like your basics, what you get. It basically allows you to mount up. Those are your Vigor charges. Got lift off, which is that ability. Hang on a minute. Double jump to launch up. Yeah, so that's like when you start off, you just tap twice and you'll lift off. But you don't need to do that. It's actually better to not do that sometimes, because what you can do is just plop off the edge and you'll just start gliding down anyway. So that saves you a Vigor charge. It's a bit more relevant that when you are only, when you're first starting off, when you've not really got that many charges. Let's see if we can hit the ceiling, the invisible ceiling. I think we've just done it there, really. Yep, we can't go any higher than that. That is the absolute peak. Oh, see, it felt like a bug then. You just sort of slide around a bit when you bugged. But yeah, absolutely as high as you can possibly be in the Dragon Isles. Now, I do think you will be able to do this very first when you get your mount. It'll take a little bit longer to get up. You do get your Dragon Riding mount pretty quickly when you start off. You just basically follow the campaign and you get your mount quite quickly there. It's after maybe the 20th campaign quest, but that's obviously including all the little things you do on the side. And yeah, there we go. So there's also an achievement for coming up to these highest peaks. So I'm guessing it's that one, obviously, and these over here. Putting a flag on it, but I don't know where you get the flag from. I'm not sure if that's implemented quite just yet in the beta. But yeah, and obviously you get your glyphs, which are just these little things there, and you can level up your skill. So yeah, there's plenty more guides to come. I'm working on so many things on the beta to help you guys, hit the ground running as soon as you get your hands on the game, if you get into the beta or whenever the game launches. So yeah, keep your eyes tuned for those guides. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and if you've enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It's much appreciated and it does support the channel. So there we go, guys. That's the highest peak in the Dragon Isles and how you can get there. And yeah, bit of dragon riding. Loving this system so far. Cheers for watching, guys. I've been Beast, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.